Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it is time for some more Pokemon GO craziness here on the channel. It is currently Saturday, November 10th, which is, of course, Community Day for Cyndaquil here in Pokemon GO. So the event should be starting any moment now. It is 3 o'clock, and that's when the event starts in our area. I'm only seeing a few Cyndaquil in the area, so we're going to go around, see if we can catch some. We've got 3 hours to hunt down as many Cyndaquil as we can. Of course, let's check the news and get all the info. The weather is pretty bad. I don't know if you can hear the wind or not, but it's kind of drizzly a little bit. Not the best weather conditions. We're still going to do what we can as far as getting some Cyndaquil. So let's see. Mark your calendars, of course. It is today, date and time. You got your dates right there. Well, you're probably seeing this. Well, you are seeing this post-event, so the times don't really matter. Cyndaquil will appear more frequently in the wild. Lure modules will last 3 hours. Evolve a Quilava up to 1 hour after the event to obtain Typhlosion that know the Fire-type move Blast Burn. Bonuses are Catch Experience is doubled and Catch Stardust is doubled. Currently, there is also another double Stardust event happening right here, going until November 13th. So I believe I've heard that you'll be getting double the Stardust. So it's 4 times the Stardust. In addition to that, I bought one of the collection boxes. I have a bunch of star pieces we're going to fire off during the event. In addition to that, well, not in addition, but alongside that, I got a lot of eggs. We're trying to incubate, see if we can get some extra Stardust. I'm going to use a star piece immediately as we go hunting for Cyndaquil. Not so much for shiny Cyndaquil, because I've been thinking about it. I've kind of lost my whole mentality when it comes to shiny Pokemon and how special and unique that they are. Granted, they are more unique than a standard Pokemon, but I think that last event for Beldum Community Day kind of broke me a little bit. It's like, the shinies are good and all, but they're not necessarily the best things ever. So if we get a shiny, awesome. If we don't, I'm not going to be that upset about it. I would like to get 4 shiny Cyndaquil, to have 1 of each form, 2 of which will be Typhlosion with and without the exclusive move, but it will remain to be seen if that's what we happen to get. Alright, so let us get on the hunt. We're first of all going to use one of our star pieces and see how many things we can catch as far as perhaps shiny Cyndaquil. Let's just try this one right here. First one of the event. It's standard. That's okay. Let's go on and see what we can get. Wait. Before we go for this catch, I forgot. We got to check a couple things here. First of all, how much Stardust are we starting off with? We got 87,194. So that's our starting point. I might do a little thing on the screen and show my progress throughout the day. And let's also check how many Cyndaquil we have seen before starting the event, so that one counts as 1. 59. Okay, let's see what we end off the event with as we go for our Cyndaquil catches. Well, after the first half hour, quick little update on our progress. No shinies yet. We've got 76 seen. That's about, I think, what, 20 more than we started with. And Stardust-wise, we are sitting at 112,000, I can never say those numbers right, 694. We got 4 Cyndaquil right here. Can we find shinies off of these? As I say, if not, I'm really not too broken up about it. I'm just going to assume that my luck, well, first of all, like I've said, I can't really complain about my luck as of late. 2 shiny Ponyta, shiny Cubone. What else did I get? 100% Pokemon recently, so I'm not going to gripe about it. But hopefully, if I don't find any shinies, or at least not many shinies, hopefully my good luck means they're going out to other trainers out there, braving whatever kind of weather you might be having in your area. It's not, they said it was supposed to be rainy for the day, and it's not rainy, fortunately. It was earlier, but right now it's just massive wind. I'll say the one downside, well, I didn't throw right. One downside is, since we don't have the sunny weather, we're not finding many weather-boosted Cyndaquil. Well, no weather-boosted Cyndaquil if it's not sunny. But I did happen to pick one up that is, I believe, max HP, max attack, which is not a bad find, especially when you don't have the weather backing it up. Another room for improvement, I am just transferring all the less than stellar ones to keep my Pokemon storage freed up nicely. I think we saw an egg was hatching there, but this is not the time for raid battles. This is Cyndaquil hunting day. Let's get this last one. Well, there's one more after this. Let's check that last one before moving on to another spot with possibly more shiny chances for Cyndaquil. Alright, this one, stat-wise, you are looking like transfer material, which you are. So let's send you off to the professor. Live a nice, happy life, Cyndaquil. We find ourselves with another standard, but we're going to peanut berry as many as possible. I didn't mention this, but I did make sure I was stockpiled nicely. I had over 100 peanut berries stocked up, over 300 Pokeballs. I did once again sacrifice potions for item storage space, but it's for a good cause. Cyndaquil Community Day. Alright, no more potential shinies down this way. Let us maneuver onward, continue the hunt. And just as I walk into one of the windiest areas nearby, the eggs start to hatch. We should have 6 eggs hatching. It would have been 7, but I accidentally put one of the 5 kilometers in the standard incubator. We got a Piplup. We're looking for max stat Piplup. What are your stats looking like? Really battle with the best. Max attack, not bad. I'll take that. Let's see what else we can get. One of our 7 kilometer eggs, which are now hatching some of the baby Pokemon. Potential shinies in those as well. We've got a Alolan Grimer. Should be a nice batch of Stardust. 2,700. I'll take that for sure. You can battle with the best with max defense. Alright, what max stat is coming for this 10 kilometer? Now, I have not hatched any Riolu yet, or any Shinx actually. There is potential. I got a bag on. I already got a Salamence. But, stat-wise, you could be amazing. Max defense. Okay. 3 more eggs hatching up, another 5k. Which I think they've said Badoo is now in the game. Potential shiny Badoo. We got a Baniri. It's almost Badoo. It starts with the same 2 letters. I guess I can't complain about that. Stat-wise, you can battle with the best with max attack. At least we're getting max stats out of these hatches. Alright. Our next to last egg gives us a Torchic. Cool. Haven't seen you guys in a little while. I mean, I've already got a Blaziken, but whatever. Battle with the best. Oh, only really strong attack? Come on, Torchic. Get in the game. We are at 14. Again, I messed up. 142,000 Stardust, though. I love that. Alright, what is our last egg of the batch gonna give us? A Togepi. I've hatched like 3 or 4 the past couple days out of those 7k eggs. Hello, Togepi. You are really strong. Really lackluster based on the ones that I have hatched recently. Alright, any shiny Cyndaquil in the area? Possibly not, but if there is, we'll show you that as we get back on the hunt once again. Nearing the end of the first hour of the event, we did get a shiny Cyndaquil right here. Let's snag this up if possible. I'm having fun trying to land these balls. The catch circle's pretty small. Chances are this might be the first time we see a shiny run away from us. Hopefully it won't happen though. Alright, there's one shiny. Let's see what it is stat-wise. Again, like I said, it's too bad none of them are going to be weather boosted, so we can't get a guaranteed, not guaranteed, but a more likely decent one. I guess I just ate my own words, decent. Really strong HP. Okay, so there's one. There's another Cyndaquil right here. Can we see 2 back-to-back? No, we cannot, but that is okay. Let's continue on into the second hour of the 3-hour event. It is always pretty cool to see all the stops lured up like that, isn't it? Look at all those pink petals just flying everywhere. Alright, so we are about the first hour in. Stat-wise, we're looking at 93 seen, which is almost 50, not quite I guess, but a little around 40. And Stardust, we've got, I keep clicking on Reptar to check the Stardust, 157, 734. Not too bad. Alright, do we see a shiny Pinsir by any chance? Didn't think so. But the Cyndaquil hunt continues on. Well, here in the parking garage we have a 10 CP shiny Cyndaquil. Let's snag this one up. Probably we need the golden raz, but just to be consistent, let's do it. Let's see if we get this catch. Indeed we do. Let's slip on through to the elevators, yeah? Now, stat-wise, I guess 10 CP means possibly anything. It's a shiny, though. Okay, we got another second one here. Let's continue getting a third one right now. Oh, well, moving on. Time for that leftover 5-kilometer egg to hatch up. Let's see what we get. Anything amazing? Badoo, maybe? Tyrogue. Stat-wise, how you looking? I do have a 100% Tyrogue, actually, and that kind of brings up an interesting question. Since all of its stats are maxed out, which form would it evolve into if I were to evolve it? I would assume it would just be done randomly. I really don't know, but I kind of don't want to force an evolution on a 100% until I can get like a second one. Then I'll probably give it a try. If I do get a second 100% Tyrogue, that is. Alright, continuing onward with our Cyndaquil hunt. Come on! Number 3, Generated from a lure, so this one could be a bit of an issue to capture. CP is 422, not sure if that's good or not, but of course you're going to jump, ain't you? Now the lure ones like to jump and attack and break out and run sometimes, not just the shinies, but just any in general. But hey, check it out, number 3. Alright, I think the casual approach I'm taking towards this nowadays is kind of helping me out. We see pretty decent as well with max defense. That ain't bad for sure. Alright, we still have over half the event left to go. Can we grab any more shinies? So a little over exactly halfway through, little over exactly, I don't know. Anyway, let's see how we are doing thus far. Seen 116, started at 59 if I remember correctly, so that's almost doubled. Almost seen another 60. I guess getting 3 shinies is actually pretty nice. They say it's a 1 in 25 chance of finding shinies on Community Day, so I should be at 75 to have seen 3. And Stardust, we're at 18. I messed up again. I was actually stopping to think, how do I say this? 188,734. Alright, still moving on. A couple across the street. I'll check it from over here, actually. Normal. Let's get the Pinap Berry fired up, get some extra candies. Still having trouble making them throws. Stop being so small, Cyndaquil. Stop being so small. Grow up. Alright, that should be a catch. If it's not, I will eat my hat. Good thing I don't need to. Haha. Fake yours out. Alright. Hey, another mission complete, too. I keep getting a bunch of Cyndaquil, or Catch 3 Cyndaquil missions that say, hey, we'll give you some Ultra Balls and stuff. It's like, I don't use those. I mean, I probably should, but I don't. I like challenge. Look at all these Cyndaquil. Non-shiny. Alright, if we see another one, I'll pop back in, of course. We are getting to the point where the batteries are getting kind of low-ish. Battery pack is, I think, near the end of its life cycle as well. I kind of don't want to take a break this time around, though. I usually do. Maybe that's why I missed out on some shinies. So, if we lose face cam, I am going to prioritize the battery pack to keep the phone going for Pokemon GO, of course, and I'll show you some post-recording of how many shinies we happen to get. If anything else pops up, too, that's kind of amazing, I will show you all that. Well, we have found a 4th shiny Cyndaquil. Let's see if we can make this a capture. 199 is the CP. Will you have any decent stats, I wonder? That, of course, is the question. Now, it's kind of nice. The cloudy weather seems to be trying to break for us, too. Like, I don't think we're going to get any sun for the last hour, because if we do, it's going to start in just a few minutes. But there is a part where the sun's starting to shine through a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, really strong, with really strong attack. That's not terribly bad, actually. That's, as far as Team Instinct's appraisal goes, that is next to best on the tier, I guess. So, it's not bad. Let's check. Well, actually, we're getting egg hatching right now. Can we get something amazing out of this one as well? Could the luck be crazy for us? We're looking for more male Cleffa. I will take a male Cleffa. Female. Well, at least stat-wise, you are not 100%, but pretty high up there. Can we get another shiny Cyndaquil? No, we can't, but that's 4. Okay, so basically I am content for the rest of the day. But there's still an hour to go. Let's see how many more we can get. We're now into the last hour of the event, and the rain is actually starting to come down. You probably can't see it here, but yeah, the clouds are still saying, nah, this ain't a fire-type day. So we're going to head on back. Wait. You see a shiny. Not that I need any more shinies, of course. I do have the 4, but I mean, I'll take another if they got it for me, but I don't. So we're going to check in just a moment once I get this catch. Just how many have we seen thus far, and what is our Stardust at? I think, last I checked, there goes the hood, we've gotten the most Stardust in the game. You can go ahead and leave, Cyndaquil. I understand. Go find shelter. It is bad out here. Man, oh man. Whew. Alright. So, Pokedex. We're looking at, we started at 59 if I recall. We have seen 141, so almost 100. Not quite, and we got 4. So yeah, that's about 1 in 25. Stardust, we have gathered up. We're at 213,000. I stopped and thought about it. 427. Yeah, that's quite a bit of Stardust. Alright, another shiny right here for us. Nice and shiny Cyndaquil. Nope, about to lose the hat. We're going to head inside, I think. This is getting rough. Well, I am nothing if not a horrible, rotten liar. I decided to just check a couple more along the way. We do get another shiny right here. Oh, boy. This weather, they chose one of the worst days to hold a rainstorm, I tell you. I don't know what they were thinking. Let's see if we can get the Cyndaquil quickly. There's a couple more I want to check here too before we head out. Critical catch? Not bad. Now, I notice my phone's not charging. That means the battery pack is donezo. So, we might be cutting things shorter than I was originally expecting. But let's go for another couple encounters here. Okay, we'll grab another one. Interesting. This is actually better than I was expecting for sure. I mean, the throws are still just as trash as I could possibly do. And because of the rain, it is getting slippery on the phone screen. So, we're almost done. Don't worry. We've got about 50 minutes left of the event. I'm going to spend the rest of the 50 minutes probably just wandering through the malls because it's a lot less rainy inside. Stat-wise, room for improvement. That is okay. You are a shiny. So we get a third shiny in a row. No, we don't. Alright, let's see if we can go find shelter before another batch of Cyndaquil pop up and distract my interests. I have once again taken to the shelter inside where it's nice and dry. I did catch another one on the way back to the mall, so after those two back-to-back, a couple of duds, I got a third in that batch as far as shinies go, so we're actually pretty close to my current record of 8 shiny Larvitar for Larvitar Day. We're at 7 Cyndaquil, so we've still got 38 minutes to go. We could get 2 more, maybe? Not that I'm looking for them. I've got what I want. What I do want to do, though, is just in case the phone dies out at some point, which it might, because we have no battery pack to save us, I'm going to check on my Quilava. I still have a couple of Quilava from some raids I did back in the day. I want to get some standard Typhlosion with Blast Burn. We're going to evolve both of these up and get Blast Burn Typhlosion, non-shiny version. I also got to take a look and see which of these Cyndaquil currently are the best to turn into our Blast Burn Typhlosion that is shiny. Because we do have enough to go, of course, keep one as a Cyndaquil, one as a Quilava, one Typhlosion with the move, one without. Shadow Claw, Blast Burn, very nice. I'll rename them later. Of course, when you nickname them, which I do with the all caps, just so I know it's a raid boss at a glance, it keeps the nickname through evolution, which is kind of funny. Imagine sending that into battle, you know, Quilava, I choose you. In comes Typhlosion with Blast Burn. But, same kind of thing people did back in the day, they would nickname their Mewtwo something like Magikarp, just to mess with people. I don't know why that's a thing, because they'll see that it's not a Magikarp. Anywho, Ember and Blast Burn. Alright, so let us move on, and along the way I'm going to choose which of my Cyndaquil are currently the best for evolution into Typhlosion. So let's see if we can catch any more before the day is done. And thus does come to an end Pokemon GO Community Day featuring Cyndaquil as the shiny special event Pokemon. As you're seeing here, I did manage to get an 8th shiny Cyndaquil, which does tie up our record back on Larvitar Day, getting 8 on that day as well. And in addition to that, I got a 9th one as well, so that's kind of surprising. Going into this event, I was a lot more casual as far as, you know, looking for shinies. If I get them, great. If not, also great. The Stardust was amazing. And yeah, I wound up getting 9, so it's a weird kind of feeling. I don't want to sound like I'm not grateful for it, because, like, you know, I should be dancing to the heavens. Yay, I got 9 shiny Cyndaquil, but it's like, when you get down to it, they are just kind of, like I said earlier in the video, not really amazing always. I mean, it's cool to get the unique coloration and stuff like that, but I'm not really going to do too much with them. Eventually, once I get to some more best friends, I can trade some, which will be all well and good, but, yeah, I don't know. It was weird that I had a more casual feel for the event, and I wound up with the most shinies I've ever had from one of the Community Day events. So, anyway, take what you will from that, but as you're seeing right here, I did choose one of our Cyndaquil to evolve up into Quilava and Typhlosion before the event was done to get ourselves the nice exclusive move of Blast Burn on our Typhlosion. We got Shadow Claw, Blast Burn for this one here. I did choose the one that was really strong with really strong attack, so that's going to be our Blast Burn Typhlosion. I've already evolved up the 2 Raid Boss Quilava, which will be our non-shinies that have Blast Burn. And I can now choose, in fact, let me search by shinies, most recent shinies. I have selected a couple more Cyndaquil here. We're going to start evolving these up. One will become a Quilava and stay Quilava. The other one will be a Typhlosion without the move, so we'll evolve both these right now. So as we do the evolutions, actually, before I forget, remind me in the comments, although I won't read them before the video goes up. But remind me in the comments, check the Stardust, check the Pokedex. Let's see what our end result came out to be. So I get this one. I think this is the one we're going to keep as a Quilava. Let's check the appraisal. Pretty decent, with really strong HP. That is right. This one over here is pretty decent, with defense maximum. So that's going to be our Typhlosion without the special attack. Now then, as we evolve this one up, let me know in the comments, an actual question this time for you is, how well did things go for you on Pokemon GO Community Day for Cyndaquil? How many shinies did you happen to pick up? What were the stats like? Did you have... Was anyone out there lucky enough to get a 100% perfect Cyndaquil? That'd be kind of interesting. I said I'm going to evolve you all the way, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's do it. So, one shiny Typhlosion without the Blast Burst. So I wonder what attack you're going to get. I think they can have Solar Beam. Overheat, maybe? I'm not sure what else they can get. But let's take a look. And then after this, we'll check my Pokedex and Stardust count. Well, we can check the Stardust right now, actually. So we have Fire Blast. Okay. So we started the event with 87,000 Stardust. We now have 237,000 Stardust. That is an increase of 150,000 Stardust. That ain't too bad at all. I will take that. I've got a lot of Pokemon that can use some powering up. Alright, now we started at 59 Pokemon seen. I'm going to click the wrong stuff as I always seem to do. Let's see what our end count is. 178. So that is 119, I think. 119 more seen. What's the math on that? 119, we found 9 shinies. I think I did the calculation already on that. It is about 8% success rate finding shinies as opposed to the rest of them. Now, the standard rate I've heard people say with estimates is 1 in 25, which is 4%. So we actually had double the luck that we should have had with shiny Cyndaquil. Maybe the bad luck we had with Beldum and the time leading up to Beldum with no Peanut Berry showing up from all the different Pokestops I was spinning, maybe that's why I was having that bad luck. Like I've said before, I like to think for every positive, there's a negative, and vice versa, for every negative, there's a positive. Maybe I just had to go through that negativity, that bad luck streak, to have this much success on Cyndaquil Day. Whatever the reason, I will take the 9 shiny Pokemon. Alright, now, what else was I going to check? There's something else I wanted to go over, I believe. I'm completely spacing on that for the time being. It might come back to me before the end of the video. But I will say once again, let me know how things went for you on Cyndaquil Day for your success for shinies. And it's going to bug me. What was I going to talk about? There was another thing to mention. Can I be reminded by searching my Pokemon here? It's probably not going to happen. Oh, wait, I know. So, I have opened my gifts for the night, so the numbers are not quite what they should be, but I did go under 100 Pokeballs during the event, which is not bad because I had 300, so I only went through about 200 or so. And catching about 100 and, what did I say that was? 120 Pokemon? I guess that's not too bad. Burning through 200 to catch 120. But I did go down to 0 Peanut Berries. I've gotten 6 from the gifts for the night, so I'm going to do a lot of restocking tomorrow. My priority is going to be just simply go around, get as many items as I can. Of course, do my research tasks as well. I'm still stuck on this catch a Dragon-type Pokemon. They don't spawn enough. When are they going to get Gibble in the game? I'll take a Gibble. If I can find one, if they add it in. But I guess that's kind of the question now. What's going to happen next in Pokemon GO? Because it seems like every couple days they're adding another Gen 4 Pokemon. They added Stunky and Drifloon for the Halloween event. A couple days later, we had Buizel add into the game as well. And now Badoo, well, I think Badoo was added at the same time as Buizel, but we're getting a new Pokemon from Gen 4, or at least one new Pokemon every few days. So there's no telling what we're going to see in the next few days with Cyndaquil Day being complete. But again, let me know how things went for you in the comments down below. If you had any shiny luck, and if so, how good was your luck? How many did you get, and what were the stats like? And did you get a lot of Stardust as well? I know I'm happy with what I got. I still have eggs that need to be hatched, and I'll be working on that tomorrow as well. 2 kilometers, and I'll be hatching another 10K, another couple of the 7Ks as well. That's going to be the last of my super incubators. I burned through them quite a bit, but that added to the Stardust as well. And I've still got a star piece. I'm going to use one tomorrow before the eggs hatch and get extra Stardust off of that. And then just going to bide our time until we can get some more coins to buy some more special sale boxes. But that's going to be a wrap for today's video for Pokemon Go Community Day featuring Cyndaquil. I want to say, folks, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to let me know with the like button down below, of course. If you want to see any more Pokemon Go videos here on the channel, you can check out the link in the description to the full playlist. You can also subscribe for some more regular Pokemon content from Professor Chaz. You can also now join as a member. One of the member perks is going to be regular gifts from myself to you folks in Pokemon Go. And now that they're adding other kinds of Pokemon in those 7-kilometer eggs, might not be a bad idea to possibly get some gifts from my Atlantic Canadian region, because even if you don't hatch something that you need, like a shiny, for example, or a baby you don't have yet, you still can get the nice distance on your pilot medal for trading off a Pokemon that comes from an egg that I might happen to send you to somebody who has a local Pokemon. Boost that pilot medal up. But I guess that's going to be it. But if you want to see some more Pokemon Go content from myself, for example, the eggs that I'm not ready to hatch just yet, it's not going to be its own video. It's going to be on one of my other social media, such as Twitter, Instagram, or Discord. So we've got links for those in the description you can check out as well. But I think that's going to be a wrap for today. I'm going to edit all this stuff together to show you folks and see what you think. So, once again, thank you for watching, and Professor Chaz is now signing off. I will catch you next time.